What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Different Lens podcast. My name is Juan Felipe Sierra. I've been in the entertainment industry for the past 14 years, and this is...
And I'm Daniel. You're usually nerd. I like games, movies, music, anime, and everything else.
So, what do we got today?
So today we're going to be festive. We're approaching the holidays. The big holidays are coming, and one of my favorite times in the whole entire year. I think it's like one of the things that we all kind of look forward to, especially Christmas. And I think that's cool because we're preparing for it. So we're going to talk today about Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So, but you know what? It's been a year. It's been a year of many things. You know, years are always filled with positive things, disappointments, good moments and bad moments. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. And I think this year has been filled with a lot of stuff. Good stuff, bad stuff, and I think we ought to talk about it.
I don't know about you, but even through the bad or not so great things about each year, I'm still thankful for it because I still learn and I still grow as a person, even through those things. Like, for example, I unfortunately had two big passings this year, and actually one not too long ago. My mom's dog passed away. But yeah, like it's difficult, but it's also that thing of like it puts everything in perspective when it comes to life, because you're like, oh, you know, you're seeing it first person of Jesus, like, you know, we don't have that much time left, you know, so
life is too short, and we tend to focus on very small and trivial things, and sometimes we forget that there is so much more. And there's so much more things that we can celebrate. And then we focus so much on the smaller things, right? Like something like as simple as we have a roof, right? We're able to go to a place to work. And if you don't have a job right now, then I hope you find one. I mean, obviously for this Thanksgiving, and, you know, I'm always very thankful for the things that I've been able to accomplish throughout my life. And, you know, maybe the finish line is still far away from me, but I think that with all the things that I've accomplished along the way, I think it's very nice. And I hope whoever, you know, is watching this, and then even for you, man, I hope that, you know, we all understand that the finish line, we get to the finish line whenever we get to it. Oh, yeah. There's no rush to get there. And if right now you're going through a hard time, you know, it's just like a tunnel. It shall end at some point. You find, you know, so, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Like Tom Hanks once said that the best lesson that he ever learned in life is that this too shall pass. Yeah. So whether you're feeling sad or good or happy or angry or whatever, it too shall pass. Like time is going to take it by. So I wanted to ask you, what are the professional things that you're thankful for and personal things you're thankful for?
Damn. It's a lot
for this year. This
year alone has been packed. So professionally, I got a promotion at my job, which was very fun.
Hell yeah.
More work, which is always good. You know, more responsibilities, more stuff like that. But you know, it's always fun, and I'm very grateful for opportunities like that. I do have 2 side businesses, so I do consulting on the side, and that also has been extremely busy, which has kept me extremely busy. So sometimes you might see me like a little lower in energy because I tend to finish my work and then come home and I gotta sit down and keep on working. And I was supposed to be studying, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to do all that together. Right now I'm melting. Yeah. But I'm thankful for more work. I'm obviously thankful for opportunities. New opportunities always knocking the door, new clients coming in. So that's, you know, it started as an idea, as a potential thing that I was like, maybe I might be good at it. And now to think about it, 2025, I'm having 2 clients full time, right? And possibly on getting more. And it's not that I don't want to have more clients. I definitely do, is medical consulting, but timing, I want to make sure that I give the best service to them. And secondly, I opened a jewelry store, which is called Cielora. I'm going to leave the link right there for Cielora. And it's a jewelry store. It's affordable jewelry, and it's very nice. You know, it's been a project that I started with my now fiance. You know, it's a journey, right? Starting a new business from scratch is always a journey. So you know, that's professional wise. And personal, like I just said, fiance.
Ladies, there's gonna be a ring on his finger.
So getting married is something that I was like, wow, it's a very big step. And one of the things for me, I may be very old school in that sense, but for me, I feel like marriage, this is for me. Some people are like, I don't care about marriage, and that's fine. I agree with the way that they see it too, but I just wanted to find someone that I can spend my time with, and
Right.
getting married for me is a big deal because it's someone that I don't want to like change. Finally finding someone who I can see myself with in the future, I think has been a phenomenal thing. So yeah, 2025 has been phenomenal. And
That's
obviously the biggest thing, career-wise and personal side together all at once, is that we got to start this podcast together, man.
I thought you were not about to say it, and I was gonna fucking flame you for that. I was
No.
like, "You bitch!"
No. I left it for last because this is where we are right now,
Hey.
sitting here talking about it.
For me, the first one is this podcast. No, but seriously, like the fact that last year we joked about it when we watched the Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just like, bro, we need to have a podcast. We
Yeah.
need to have a podcast. And then out of nowhere, you just say, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, let's start doing it. And in 6 months, it actually became a reality. We released our first episode. We started going strong. You know, we learned a lot of lessons in the way. Like, you know, like the fact that we now understand what goes in the back end of just producing everything, you know, making sure that everything is, you know, set up correctly, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything, editing processes. Because yes, I've been doing editing for years, but it's like I've never had to do so many things in such a tight deadline. That's why we extended it more. Like that's another lesson learned. So everything that has come out of this podcast, spending time, like the amount of time that I get to spend with you now, I love it. I absolutely love it, bro.
Quality time.
Even if it's just to come talk shit and talk movies, this to me, it's such a bro moment. It's like, fuck, dude, like I love it. And then we play Rivals afterwards, and we scream at the top of each other's lungs. They're like, you bitch, heal me. And you're like, stop moving.
Yeah. I think it's strengthening our relationship, like our bromance, a lot more, especially since from that day we met in Dallas again and all the way to where we are now. I think it strengthened our friendship, our long tenure friendship.
So 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I was living in Dallas pursuing my voice acting career. Out of nowhere, hadn't talked to you in years. And out of nowhere, I see that you were in town. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm in Dallas too. Like, let's meet up. And I went to a spot that Rico Fajardo taught me where that spot was. And then I was like, bro, let's meet up here or whatever. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then we ate some ramen. And then we had some beers.
Ramen.
Yeah, we ate some ramen, got some beers. And then we just reconnected. And it was just real love at first sight.
It's magical.
It was beautiful. Seeing how like people's reaction to the podcast. I have friends that watch it all the time that tell me like, oh dude, I'm starting to love that podcast because, you know, you guys talk about things that I never knew about film and about anime and about this and about that. And the broad range of topics that we've, you know, talked about, you know, whether it's, you know, talk to directors, talk to, you know, my sister that has nothing to do with any in the entertainment industry. The only thing that she did entertaining wise was, you know, when we were kids, we did theater. That's about it. And she's been an extra in one of the movies that Jaime did. The Cage.
Full circle.
The Cage, the one that he talked about. You know, seeing her perspective of, I have no idea, guys. Like, I'm just here as an outsider. I love it. Also, professional wise, this is the last season of My Hero Academia. So this is in a few days. This is gonna be our last hurrah. Even though we didn't start dubbing it in Spanish from the very beginning, seeing how everything came through and how it changed my life. Like I wouldn't be where I am professionally and in a sense even personally without My Hero Academia.
That character right there, that character.
My boy right there. So giving it our last hurrah, and the fact that we went to Colombia, this is our first international convention that actually, like, we made it happen.
Yeah.
Seeing, you know, almost 700 people scream our names and scream for us to come out, and having people like go crazy and cry, and it's like, holy shit, like that
must
to me,
have been amazing.
It's both really humbling and a big ego boost at the same time, because it's like, yes, come watch me, yes, you know, but at the same time it's like I'm one of you guys. Like I'm also a huge fan. I also nerd out. Like when I meet the English voice cast or the Japanese voice cast, or even sometimes even the Spanish voice cast of a few things, it's beautiful, and I'm such a fan too. This year I also worked on some movies. I worked did I work on it? Yeah, I worked in a TV show. Like so professionally wise, I've been doing really, really good.
Which is phenomenal.
Which is phenomenal. Yeah, I also have a 9 to 5 job with a company that does permits for construction companies, and that has been amazing too. The level of work that I've been able to get is tremendous too. Well, I'm also the fuck this year I did the video game that is also in a few weeks. If you're in LA, actually, on December 13th, I'm going to be in LA at a game store. I'm going to leave the details. We're going to leave the details in the bio.
Yes.
We're going to appear a few people, including myself. So, yeah. So
that's awesome.
Meeting new actors, meeting new voice actors, getting new opportunities because of playing Cristiano Ronaldo and because of this fantastic video game that I forgot to mention, and I feel like such a dickhead.
We'll leave the link for the trailer down,
yeah.
Especially the trailer of this man right here.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
And personal-wise, you know, like I said, a lot of lessons learned, made a lot of mistakes. You know, we all do. But I also have gotten to learn a lot when it comes to relationships with people, relationships with my family, you know, the past things that happened and having like seeing people. Like one of the things that I always think about, and sorry if this turns a little grim, but it's like, what's my legacy when I'm not here anymore? Like, how are people going to talk about me when I'm not here? Seeing my aunt's passing. It was beautiful to see that my aunt was a very like tough person, and she was very like aggressive. Yeah. But she when it was her work, she was absolutely the best at her work. And seeing people be like, your aunt was the best boss I ever had. Thank you, because they call it jefa. Thank you, jefa.
La jefa.
La jefa. Because she was like the manager of all the nurses at a certain hospital, like one of the biggest hospitals in Colombia. They were like, no, la jefa this, la jefa that. Like, thank you, jefa. Thank you, jefa. Thank you, jefa. So to me, it's like, it's beautiful to see people come together and remember you for the good things, remember you for not so many good things. The dog's passing too. My mom's 12-year-old dog that just passed away. It's also that thing of like, we need to appreciate that, like, you know, we're young, we're very spry, we're just like, you know, living life however we can, but it's a good reminder of we never know when we're gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the, like we've been mentioning, both a beautiful thing and a sad thing about life is that nothing lasts forever. Again, it's a beautiful thing, and it's also a sad thing, because the same thing as bad moments, that they never last forever. Good moments don't also last forever, and I know that's a little grim.
Yeah, no, but it's
real. But
yeah,
that's the way it is. You know, like nobody lives forever, unfortunately. Our pets and everything. So having them, it's something that it's a fortune having such loving companions that would give their life for us, and then they grow with us, they mold to us, and it's a beautiful thing to see them. So obviously losing a pet, obviously, and a family member, it's tough. You always need to understand and always believe that sometimes we get really sad about those things, but we also have to be very cheerful that we got to spend a small time, right, of our lives with wonderful people, wonderful animals. Even if their life is done, I think that we need to understand also that we need to cherish that. We need to cherish that they lived and they gave us that time. The little borrowed time that they gave us, it was spent with us, and I think that's something really nice.
Yeah, and the fact that we get to learn about ourselves, how we interact with pets, how we interact with people, how we interact with everything. It's beautiful because you get to see how you are as a parent or as a dog owner or as a cat owner or whatever, vicariously through how you react and how you act and how you do things with other people and pets and whatever. You really get to learn about yourself, and you really get to grow as a person because of that. Also, you know, I got to, you know, meet new friends, make new friends, people that we play like rivals with, all of our friends in Mexico.
Shout out to you boys.
Shout out to you boys. You don't watch this, but shout out to you anyways.
You know, actually, it's this is a very fun one, and if you watch this Boss Man, and I'm gonna call him like that, I play a mobile game, right? We have a Discord channel, surprisingly, and it's Marvel Strike Force. And I know you're laughing, but I posted that I was doing this podcast there, and they started watching it. And so his name tag is Omega Sayot. And actually, he left a comment on the very first video that we have. So if we look back, you'll see a comment there. And he says that he's been watching it. So if you're still watching it to this point, thank you so much to all the people that I've met on that little Discord channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But see, it's like that also, it's something that through gaming, to this day, I'll die on that hill. You meet some of the greatest people. because sometimes it's not just about cursing at each other and like, fuck you,
fuck you.
A lot of the times you also meet some genuinely good people that
Yeah.
you become friends with that you've never seen in your life. You never heard of them, like the friends from Mexico.
Yeah.
I never seen them, but every time we joined in, we're all laughing like we know each other for a long time.
For years, yeah.
Right? Like you're laughing about jokes and I say stupid shit and they laugh about it and they say stupid shit and we're all like laughing about it.
And we already got like inside jokes, like we know about each other. And actually I was talking to
Me encontraron.
Oh, me encontraron. Oh. O el, oh.
Yeah. So shout out to them.
Something that I was really like, I don't know, my brain works in very mysterious ways. But something that I was really like fond of when I was playing with you guys is that I get to learn, and this is again, this sounds very stupid, but go with me on this. You get to learn like a psychological profile based on how you game, especially competitive wise.
Okay.
Because
you're a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
whiny little bitch.
I'm a whiny bitch, but I get the fucking job done. You know, you get to learn how people react to pressure. Whether it's, the fact that, hey, we're losing. What are we going to do? Are we going to switch? Are we going to stay the same? What's the game plan? Who is, who's better at support? Who's better at tanking?
Definitely a whiny bitch.
I'm a whiny bitch. Yeah, I'm a whiny bitch, but I get the fucking job done. You best believe it. I fucking
never
get the job
switches.
Done. No, when I'm already like super pissed, yeah, I switch.
He's like, heal me.
Yeah, because you motherfuckers don't look up.
We're like, bro, we're losing. And you're like, but that's because you don't heal me.
No, you know what? I'm going to fucking defend myself right about now. We had a game. You weren't there, but we had a game.
I wasn't there. It didn't happen.
No, it did happen, you bitch. You can ask them. Actually, no, none of them was there. I was playing alone. I was going up in ranks. And
it didn't happen.
No, it did. I was playing alone, and I was losing 5-9. So like I was not doing good as Iron Man. I was not doing good.
So you had a lot of death.
So I had more death.
That you had kills, kills, 9
I had 5 kills, 9 deaths.
Yeah.
I was not doing good at all. And then they were like, no, Iron Man switch. I'm like, guys, if you heal me, if you support me a little more, I'm going to turn this game around. They go, no. And one person was like, I got you. I'm going to be your healer. We're going to go triple healer, and I'm going to be your healer, but you better fucking tighten up. Yeah. I'm like, bet. I lock the fuck in. I ended up having 53-10 or 14 or something like that. So I died very little, and then I just
Let me jump in here for a minute,
bro. We turned that game around because we lost the first round, and then we won the next 2 rounds because I locked the fuck in.
Yeah, but let me jump in for a second. The thing is that when you're playing somebody like Iron Man, right, and you have a good healer, it's very easy to get a lot of kills. Very easy, and you need to admit it.
It's not that easy.
He has a lot of splash damage, and if nobody's taking care of him, he would melt the support so fast. Yeah. And
because he's range.
No, yeah, and that's the proper way of playing him, because he melts support, and then if they don't have support, there's nothing they can do. Because if you're playing support and you're getting melted by an Iron Man that nobody's helping you with, as a support character, there's nothing you can do. So I feel like Iron Man is very easy on that sense, so long you have a good healer. If you don't have a good healer, Iron Man is very useless. Extremely useless, because if you're not getting healed, there's nothing you can do. Like, nothing. But to that degree, yeah, if you have a good healer, you can do so much. And
I can
that's when you do well. I'm going to defend him. That's really when you do well, right?
Really well.
So long.
Say really well.
So long.
Say really well.
Because
you fucking really well.
Depends.
No, it is really well. No, it is really well.
It depends if you have a good healer.
But when I do well, I do really well.
But then you don't switch when you.
Oh yeah, because I get pissed, because I'm like I just that's the psychological part of me where I'm like, no,
that's
needs
your ego
to happen.
right there. Like,
yeah, it's my ego.
I need to. Do well as Iron Man, because I chose Iron Man and I need to
fucking stick with it because I have character.
But see, I don't know. But that's why I always play support, because I've always liked being the support character, because I like making sure that people are all coming together. So I'm always there like, I'm going to heal you guys to the best of my ability, and we're going to get this shit done.
And like, both as a buffer and as like a healer, you're the best in our team.
Right, because also one of those things is a team is good, but the thing is that if you have DPSs that refuse to switch and they're doing bad, the game can go tits up really fast.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
So the healer is the only person that can kind of hold it a little bit. If they're healing really well, can still hold a little bit because they're healing like the tanks or something like really well, and they're like maintaining a little bit. But the moment the healers go and die, that's it. Like if your healers are dead and your DPSs are eating shit, doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Like for example, when you have like a bad Iron Fist that is just like all over the place, and you're
or
like,
a bad Spider-Man,
or a bad Spider-Man that is like just dying and dying, dying. You're like, come on, man. Like first of all, I can't heal you. I don't even know where you are half of the time on the map, right? It's already hard to heal an Iron Man who's like really high up, and you're like on top of me, and I'm healing the tanks right here, and you're like, heal me, and I'm like, that meme is like,
the Willem Dafoe,
because I don't even know where you are. I'm like, where the fuck are you?
Yeah,
and you're like behind me, like throwing shit from behind. You're like, heal me. But the problem, you know what is, and I'm gonna say this, a lot of Iron Man issues for a lot of Iron Mans that I've seen, the issue is they try to go really forward, and when they go really close to them, that's when you get melted, because you're like, if you get too close and they all start shooting at you, there's nothing you can do. And I noticed that a lot of times, like you're sometimes far away and it's perfect because I can hear you. For example, I'm like, I can focus on you, focus on them, focus on you. But if the moment you start getting closer to them,
it's
I can't, because remember when I'm throwing, it goes to you or it goes down. Like it's sometimes like the little thing, it just starts going all over the place. Unless
I'm like, cloak and dagger, as
cloak and dagger, yeah. Unless I'm like, or if you go out of range of Invisible Woman, there's nothing I can do.
Well, you
put
the shield.
Yeah, but if they're shooting at you, like 3 people are shooting at you, you're gone. Or like a Hela, forget it.
Yeah, no. We had a game actually last night where a Hela melted everyone. She had like 64 kills and like 2 deaths.
Because the headshots, those
headshots are crazy. That goes to show that, you know, like you get a lot of psychological profiling out of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, sometimes it fucking pisses me off. You sometimes like refuse to kind of like back up a little bit, because sometimes you're just behind the tanks, and you're just behind the tanks, and then another tank like Captain America goes right behind you, like just or Hulk jumps right behind you, and you're fucked. So sometimes you're the other side of that is Wemak, that it's like 3 blocks away with a shark trying to heal. It's like, bro, by the time your bubble gets to me, I'm done.
That's why I like Cloak and Dagger, because like I'm really quick at switching. Like I learned how to switch that quickly. So like when I'm getting an attack, I'm just like floating out. But the thing is that the moment I float out of danger, everybody's getting smashed.
Right.
And that's the whole problem too. But like if I'm too far, you're too far. And by the time
sometimes you're too close, and you're like, you know,
but
up in groups,
one thing
booty
about
cheeks.
But one thing about the Cloak and Dagger is that she heals herself the closer you are to allies. So like if I heal you and you're right next to me, I'm healing myself. So it makes it harder for me to get killed too, because I'm close. So I'm getting healed too. So, you know, like I keep you alive and I keep myself alive. So that's why I'm trying to be like really close. Same thing with Rocket. Rocket, if you're too far,
he is really good at Rocket.
But if you're really far, it takes a while for the little balls to get there. So you just gotta consistently spam it. But then you're just spamming and you're not getting kills. So when I get closer, right, for example, like to a Groot that I was gonna say
it. No, say it.
When you ride Groot,
pause.
it's you can shoot, right, and protect them, and also be doing damage at the same time. But I
love how you made it bigger than what it could have been.
I know. But that's just I'm like pause. But I mean, that's why I've been trying to other healers, and I was actually looking up to. No, she's not gonna be out yet. She will be out in December. Rogue. I was reading that she's gonna be a strategist as well.
A strategist?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was gonna be a tank.
I think she's gonna be a strategist because we don't have a lot of strategies.
Yeah,
if you think about it, Gambit is the new one. Ultron and Gambit were the new ones, but before Gambit and Ultron, it was just like 5 or 6.
And Invisible Woman came out too.
Yeah. So, but I think Rogue may be another strategist. But this is what I read. I don't think so.
You know what
I don't think so.
You know what I think would be great as Rogue, if she could have a kind of like an ult similar to Loki, where she grabs someone and they just zaps their power and they just like does their ult. Or
maybe she could.
What she could do is have the what's that lady's name with the really nice legs?
Oh, Emma
Frost. Emma Frost. She could like dash, grab someone, get some of their power or some of their health, and then let them go, and then just do their power.
She could.
And her ult could be the same thing. She grabs it, but she grabs their ult, and then she just does the ult.
Yeah, I think it could be that, or it could be that she sucks them up, like punches them up, and like just lets them, like leaves them like kind of like no power for a little bit, like they can't do anything.
Kind of like anti-heal,
like
but
steals like steals their power of those for the moment, so they can't do anything. So that moment everybody can just like spam attack them because they can't do anything, because Groot throws the little thing and like kind of like makes them stuns them for like a second. She could do something similar, but like just like whoever's on that radius like has no power, so they can still move, but they're like, oh shit, like they can't throw anything. Like Moon Knight cannot throw anything. Iron Man would just be like whoop,
just on the ground. Like
it could be like just steal the power completely of everybody, like just turn off the light for everybody, and just everybody's like, oh shit, and then that just gives a moment for everybody just jump him. I'm still trying to understand the power that Gambit has, because it's like
it's weird.
It's weird. It kind of cleanses, from what I'm seeing. He cleanses a lot of ults and attacks, but it's just understanding it and like performing it. I'm like, it's weird,
right? I mean, like by the time of this recording, it just came out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
also, what is his name? Because like Daredevil ult is also a little weird in my opinion. Like, cause he jumps and does it, and he has like, it's just like more damage that he does. Not when he attacks, like he just attacks a lot with more damage.
But just by being in that sphere, it lowers your health.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're in that sphere where he goes, I'm sorry, I just love Alex Lee's like delivery when he's like, the devil.
But like, but you know what I'm saying? Like
when he does that sphere, if you're in that sphere, I believe just by being in that sphere, it lowers your, like it starts like attacking you, and then when he attacks you, it attacks stronger.
At this moment, right? And I haven't played in a very long time. Actually, I've been doing so many things that I've been doing. I haven't gotten to see like a really good Daredevil myself.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Right. I'm sure you might have because you play a lot more, but I personally haven't. I have seen good Blades. Yeah, I've seen pretty much good characters for all, but like Daredevil, like I've seen some good ones, but not like that. I'm like, wow, like I want to talk about him because like he was incredible. They're good. They get kills, but it's not like he stole the show. Like, but like Majik is like people that know how to play Majik. Like you're like, holy shit! Like I just got
erased by Magic.
Erased by Magic the whole game.
Yeah, like to me, the characters that completely erase or like carry games, like if we're talking tanks, Strange, Captain America, or Magneto.
You know, I don't think Captain America. Because
I've seen Captain America as that. Like, for example, they were all about to die. He does the ult, and they just wipe the entire team.
Yeah, but the thing with Captain America is that...
and also Diver, too.
Yeah, but he needs to... it's difficult because you need to have a good... Like, somebody that really knows how to use him. Otherwise, he's useless. Because his damage output is not the greatest.
Correct.
And I play him a lot because I like playing tanks as well. And his damage is not as crazy because he's like more like chipping away. But then because he's so fast, he's chipping away. Now, like if somebody's healing them, you're basically not gonna do anything. Right. But that's why you have to go for the healers. That's why you have to like go all the way to the back and get the healers, because then you can like take the healers down and the whole team is now left.
But also the other
his movement.
The other way that I've seen Captain America's carry a game is by staying in the zone of the car or whatever and just jumping, and you're like, motherfucker, I can't hit him
because of the mobility. Like,
but he's making time until everybody gets there, and then they just brawl it out.
Yeah, because I've had games where like I focus only on healers, and like the whole game just they couldn't do anything. Like the healers were just getting like smashed, and you're just getting after the healers, and they're like, fuck, like there's nothing you can do because if they don't heal, or like if you have a mild healer, like he's not that good.
Yeah.
Captain America is going to erase that healer.
Who do you think carries teams like DPS? Like Magic?
And I was going to say like Hulk, like a good Hulk.
Oh, a good Hulk, yeah.
A good Hulk can carry a match.
Yeah,
if it's
that's
good.
True. That's true.
Because he has like that, the double with the gamma and everything and the shield. Mm-hmm. He could shield, for example, healers next to him and get that healing boost for himself.
And when he's low on health, he can just jump out.
Yeah. A good Hulk can also turn around like the game very quickly.
That's true.
Emma Frost also, but I feel like...
But Emma Frost it's I don't think as much.
I feel like one of the characters that like, when people know how to use her really well, it's very difficult is Angela. Because she goes after healers.
Really annoying.
Yeah, she goes after healers.
But no, the most annoying tank to me, Venom. Oh, when I see a Venom, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not going against the tanks.
He survives so long.
And he just like how he can just like get up and leave, and you're like, fuck, I was about to kill him.
Yeah.
Especially since I play like with tanks, I play the Thing, and when you're like just like hitting him, and you're like, I'm about to shit.
Yeah. I think the Thing is really good too, but
I don't think carries a team. Like,
nah, it's because the Thing has like the one power that is like really good, which is like the charge punch.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Like that's your sauce. Like you can destroy people very fast with that.
Oh yeah, but with the new updates, since you can now, like, if I jump, you know that jump that he puts the little rocks around you, it's in an area. It's not just one character anymore.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know
if
that.
for example, I have the two healers and I have a DPS, I can go for the DPS, and the healers will also get the little rocks around them.
But yeah, I don't feel like he necessarily carries. I mean, if he has good healers, he can.
Yeah, but that's the
But
thing.
like,
He
you
also
have
needs
to focus on him.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Doctor Strange, I mean, he has a shield, but like if you have like good healers for Doctor Strange, Magneto, the Thing, like if you have good healers, like those are characters that really need healing. Like you need to be on them and they can carry a team, but you need to focus on them. Right? The Captain America can just leave. Angela can just fly out. Emma Frost is the same point. Like she needs to have like she can go diamond, but she can still get pretty.
Yeah, but she could put her wall, go diamond, and then she'll get
kind of leave
the shield and higher block.
But yeah, those characters that can't necessarily fly away,
right?
Yeah, they can get melted very fast.
Very fast.
Groot is one of those that like if you don't have a lot of good healers, you're gonna get melted.
As Iron Man, I love seeing Groots because I just melt their walls, and B, just focus on Groot, and they just I destroy Groots.
Yeah,
no problem.
DPSs that can carry matches. It also depends on the healers, but like one that can carry a match if it's really good, Spider-Man. A good Spider-Man can literally make a whole game. Since he's so quick at like getting out of it, he can come in out of nowhere, take down the healers, and then he leaves. And by the time you get there, since he moves so fast, it's like
or Black Panther,
because they're so fast, they can just melt the healers, and by the time you're gonna try to help him, he's already gone. Spider-Man's gone.
Yeah, another character that I hate seeing, and ever since they came out, I'm like I can't with this motherfucker, Star-Lord.
They fixed him a lot. He got so much better.
A good Star-Lord can eviscerate a team, especially with his ult. Oh, dude.
I think, him. It's because there's so many DPSs that can carry matches if they're really good, like a Psylocke.
Oh, yeah.
Like an Iron Man that's is a lot of healing can also carry a match, right? You're not Iron Man, so just chill. Anyways, yeah, I think like
a good Moon Knight, bro. We had a game last night.
A good Moon Knight.
Moon Knight destroyed our team. If you know how to place the unks really well, you melt through everyone.
Yeah, it's like and you get the ult really quickly. I think they lowered it, if I'm not mistaken, because you used to get it like so fast. Like the ult would continuously being recharged every single minute. Because so long you're hitting, it just goes up. And since you throw the ank and everybody gets hit, if you throw it right, everybody gets hit. You're just building fast.
And not only gets hit, now the ankh, if you throw it, it pulls people in.
It has always done that.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
I know that it kind of made them jump. But okay. The moon.
But yeah, it's just a lot of DPSs can carry the matches so long they're good.
And now supports. I think a good support, like a tremendously good support that can carry matches, that I've seen carry matches, Mantis.
Yes.
Mantis has carried matches because not only can buff, but heal at the same time. I've seen Mantis go crazy.
The buff really helps. For example, I've seen matches of like Mantis buffing like a Black Panther, and the Black Panther just goes and like
just goes down.
Just destroys everyone in the backline because he's boosted, or like maybe a tank just gets a boost and it starts taking down the other tanks like nothing. But Mantis is hard to use. You gotta really have a good balance because you have like the little leaves. So if you run out of leaves, you're like there's nothing you can do. So you gotta balance that one out. What else? I've seen Loki can also carry matches. Like a good Loki, just because of you heal, you do damage, and like all the clones.
Placing the floors at the correct time. Oh, we have a friend, Emma. He is amazing at putting the floors, and because I'm like, I'm about to. Oh, I'm good.
I saw a video of like somebody was analyzing like one of the top Loki players, and it was so interesting because like he would like go through the back, he would become invisible and go through the back line, and like when he was completely in the back line, he would set all his clones behind them and just destroy them for the back. So like when they're just throwing like that, they're just starting getting like smashed from behind, and it was like completely gone. And since he hits the floor, you don't have to direct hit them. It was just melting everybody. But obviously, if you have good aim, you can shoot them, and it's quicker. But it's just that I think that's the whole thing about supports. Like some of them can carry a match, but not like. It's not like as prominent as like saying like, because I've seen, for example, Ultron's being really good.
Oh, a really good Jeff? Fuck, I've had some Jeffs that I'm like, I was good until they switched to Jeff and then they eviscerated him.
Yeah, the thing is with that area that he swallows and then he can have the ability to like spit out his own team. I think that's like really hard to beat.
And before I thought his ult was mid because he didn't leave any healing. But now since where he starts the ult, it leaves a circle of healing, so he can still heal people whilst he's doing his ult and getting everybody.
Yeah. Cloak and Dagger, I think at the beginning used to be a lot more able to carry teams. She just now just does a lot of healing. Like healing like crazy. You can get a lot of healing, which is pretty easy to get a lot of healing with it, but it's not like, I wouldn't say necessarily carries a team. I think she supports very well a team.
Yes.
Right, but not necessarily carried. It's just they keep, she just keeps them alive. Same thing with Invisible Woman. It's not like she's carrying the team. It's more like if you have a really good Invisible Woman, she can keep you alive.
She can keep you alive.
You can attribute to the victory a lot of it, but you don't necessarily like, oh yeah, we got carried by her.
No, I've seen really good Invisible Woman for the fact that like not only she can defend but attack at the same time with a little bubble, and since her primary goes heals and then hits and then comes back and heals and attacks. If you have them lined up, bro, I've seen Invisible Woman melt through people and heal them at the same time.
No, yeah, I mean, she's good. I'm just saying, like, it's harder for you to see, like, supports carrying people. Like, it's carrying a whole entire team is very difficult.
Yeah.
One character also that I've seen carrying a team is Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah,
because Adam Warlock, with the revival and with the power,
with the shoot, yeah.
Because if you hit a perfect headshot that is fully charged, you can literally just melt. People like headshots.
Yeah. We're really thankful for Marvel Rivals.
Come back to Marvel Rivals,
dude. Marvel Rivals is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I started playing. What is it? Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders. Yeah. How is it?
It's good. It's very like Last of Us-y, post-apocalyptic, but it's just people are dicks.
I just don't like battle royales, man.
It's not a battle royale.
But is it like a little bit of like that PvP?
It can happen.
PvPvE.
It can happen.
Like you have a little bit of enemies and also PvP.
Yeah, but the enemies are literally drones.
Is it like an extraction shooter sort of thing?
Yeah. But like if you literally, I've gone days where I'm running around like, hey, don't shoot, and then people just don't shoot each other. And you say, hey, I'm just trying to do my missions. Like, don't shoot me. People can just leave you alone, and they just be like, all right, cool, thank you for letting me know, and that's it.
GTA Online.
But others
That's
like
what it is.
No, but others like you're like, don't shoot. Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot. Blah.
That's what I'm saying. GTA Online. That's it. I don't know if you play GTA Online.
I did for a while.
It's like that. Like you could be like riding your car. You just go freshly painted. You come out riding your car, and somebody just fucking bazookas your car as soon as you're coming on. You're like, I just got this car.
No, there was one that I was playing with a friend that we were doing like we were stacked in our resources. We were doing really good resourcing. We're like, don't shoot, and we literally turn around and the guy threw like 4 grenades. Bah, 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 and he started like, you can do an emote where you just like go bah, and you knock him out and you kill them. Every single one of us, he did that too, and it's like, you bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like those games. The whole battle royale thing.
But it's not a battle royale.
No. But I'm saying like also that
in general,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like those type of games. Like,
I mean, I tried to play Warzone, and Warzone, it was fun for a little bit, but it's like,
I just don't find it fun because I'm just getting stressed. Not even stressed. I'm just getting angry that I'm shooting so much and like nobody dies.
Yeah.
And then they come and kill me so fast, and I'm like, I don't understand.
That's my experience too with like any multiplayer that is like a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a hero shooter, but it's just like a regular shooter, like, Battlefield or Call of Duty or something like that. Because I don't have that good of an aim.
Uh-huh.
So it's always like, yes, fuck, yes, fuck, yes, fuck. Like for example, your controller, your sensitivity, that looks like it has Tourette's in it because it's just like.
Because I'm used to it like that because of like Call of Duty, because it's very fast paced. So I have my sensitivity really high because I'm like moving all over the place. But
it just looks like it needs some like Adderall.
Yeah, but like in Call of Duty, that's what I'm saying. Like I play a lot of Call of Duty, so I'm like I have a high sensitivity. But when I play my rivals, I can't fucking hit anything because everybody's moving like erratic. Like the movement is so erratic. Like Call of Duty, you can kind of like, I guess it gets to a point where you can kind of guess the trajectory that people are, because it's not like they're not gonna just shoot up the sky or like magically disappear, and you're like, it's more like, okay, they can either throw themselves to the floor, or they can kind of like go like a little bit like that. So it's a little bit easier for you to track them. So having a good aim is like. Not a good necessarily just good aim, but like what you have to have, but like
good sensitivity.
Good sensitivity because you can follow quickly, right? Whatever they do, they throw themselves on the floor. You can.
But it's just.
But in Marvel Rivals, like, like you're shooting a cloak and dagger, and they just become invisible and they just disappear, and you're like, what the fuck?
No, but it's just. I remember the first time I played on your PS5, the Call of Duty, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because like I moved it a little bit, and the guy was like. It's like, whoa, my guy, relax.
Breaks the waist like.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, I just been playing Call of Duty for so long that like that's like I used to when Modern Warfare 2 came out. That I love that game.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2 was the best one.
I got nukes on that game. I used to love that shit. I got
Rust?
nukes with a sniper in that game. I used to be bago.
Killer. Yeah. I mean, this was like middle school, high school, so.
Yeah. Fun fact: I learned how to speak English, sort of, kind of, playing Call of Duty.
Fuck, bitch.
Yeah. But that's the way, because I used to get home and play with some friends, and I made some friends online, which used to go to my same school, which was fun. Yeah. It's a fun fact that we used to go to the same school, but we became friends first on PlayStation.
Oh, shit.
Or back then I had an Xbox. But yeah, I used to play with sensitivity at level 10.
Yeah, of
now
course.
I get here, and I'm like, I can do this, man. I have Battlefield, and I'm like... Sometimes I'm just playing and I'm like, I'm just gonna turn this off. I get killed like 4 times and I'm like, I'm
not even rage quitting, but just tired quitting. Just like one of the things that I'm also very thankful is you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming with us on this journey, for being there from the beginning, and for the new ones, welcome. We welcome you guys. Thank you guys for watching so much. Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me as Dan Valder. Again, that's a PlayStation as well. Instagram, whatever you guys want to play. I'm always down to play. I haven't played in a while, but I'm always down to play. What about you?
Me is Juanfe Sierra or Juanfe Sierra Cortez. In PlayStation, I'm Juanfe Sierra Co. If you ever want to play some rivals.
Yeah. Very good. And with that being said, make sure you tell us what you're thankful about and what you're looking forward to next year. But mostly what you're thankful about this year, the good things and the bad things that happened this year. We want to hear about it. And then we see you every other Monday. Right here.